Let me get a final hit on him. Come on. Poke him in his butt. That's all this is about. How's it floating, space mates? Welcome aboard the Starship Infinix Flare. It's me, Infy, back here with shining Resonance Refrain. Let's go find Sonia, where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to... oh, what is that? Where she was headed. Kirika, Yuma, what's up? Oh well, stuff happened, so now we're helping you too. Oh yeah? Thanks, you two. Well, I don't think it's anything we should be thanked for, huh? What's wrong, Yuma? Nothing, I just noticed that strange tower over there, so I was just wondering what it is. Oh that! People call it the Unreachable Tower. Also known as the bonus dungeon in this game. I don't know, I'm just making that up. It might be the Unreachable Tower? Or it might be the final dungeon, I don't know. Yep, no matter how fast you walk or how hard your horse runs, it's no use. You can't get close to it, at least that's what people have always said. I see, what an interesting tower. Oh yeah, take this, Yuma. Dish. You obtained a world map. Oh, a map? Yep, see, these marks mean... you can view the continent of Alfheim by pressing touchpad to open the world map. The world map displays the next destination. Check it when you are going to a new location. One look at the map should tell you where you are and where you need to go. Don't be afraid to check it when you need to. Okay. I think you're ready now. Let's go. Well, let's go. You were on your own, on your way for your mission, and then we just joined in and then you didn't even question it. Sometimes characters initiate a conversation while on a feud. Various interactions can take place, including small talk and advice regarding your current objective. Depending on the message, you can respond by pressing L1 or R1. Huh. I hope it's not timed. Alright. What are we supposed to do anyway? I wish there was like an objective screen. But I'm guessing we just use the world map to try and find the... wherever we're supposed to go. Okay, so yeah, like... can we like fast travel? No, we can't. Not yet, maybe? Let's go try fighting some monsters. Hello. Advantageous encounters. When an advantageous encounter occurs, the enemy is unable to perform actions for a time, giving the player an advantage. Likely to happen when encountering the enemy from behind without being noticed. Conducting. Okay, when pressing up, you can order your entire party to change strategies. This is called conducting. You can use it to change the behavior of your party members. Additionally, by pressing blah 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 blah, you can give out individual orders to each party member. This is called solo conducting. Solo conducting is an individual order to one of your allies. Regardless of the current strategy, he or she performs the actions commanded. Give out appropriate commands and defeat your enemies by synergizing with your allies. So let's try attack the enemy. Oh, okay. During combat, an ally may trigger an instance of resonance. The character who resonates will support the player in various ways. The way they support the player will change depending on the bond that is currently set. The stronger the character's bond is, the more likely they are to resonate. So the bond I set in the previous episode, we'll probably want to keep that for a while. Like, we don't want to keep changing it so that I guess it can level up. Because there's these empty holes at the bottom of the trait. Bond, if you want to call that. I'm guessing they will fill up as we level up the bond or as we fight enemies. And that was just a taste of the fighting. I will most likely cut out all the fighting because don't think anything much will happen in them. So I've pretty much cleared out this area and I've used all 3 characters to try and fight. A brief description would be Yuma does very heavy attacks, is quite slow, but his attacks are wide-reaching, so it affects a lot. You can call it, you can say it's like AoE because he swings a gigantic sword basically, and it affects a big area around him. It does heavy damage, but doesn't attack as fast as Sonya. Sonya's attacks are very fast, like a typical rapier character, but she's using a light sword or a short sword. So it comes out very fast, her attacks, but they do less damage and they are more like for they are more on single target. As for what's her name, Kirika, she attacks as slow as Yuma, but obviously she's ranged, so she can attack from far away without risk of getting damaged. And one of her skills is, like we saw before, it's a healing, so I'm not gonna want to use Kirika because I want the computer to be dedicated to the healing. I don't want to have to be the one who keeps healing my team members. And that gets boring real fast. So I might use her once we start getting newer characters who can heal. I'm gonna assume she's not the only character that can do healing. And as you can see, combat is kind of monotonous right now. It's just really spamming my normal attacks and then ending with a brick attack. Oh, I learned a new force, cool. My characters have been leveling up at a pretty brisk pace for now. And let's see our new force. Spark, it's a electric element, if that even counts. They haven't really explained anything on elements yet, so let us continue on. The event is supposed to happen in this area. Oh, it's pretty big over there, but I'm gonna clear out more enemies. Yuma is pretty easy to use because like I said, he does high damage and his sword swings are wide, so it hits a lot of enemies. So it's very easy to kill enemies with him as of now. Whereas I feel that maybe Sonya might be more useful for boss fights, unless the boss has multiple enemies, you know? Also, the game didn't really explain about all the buttons in combat, but square is like some sort of blocking, defending, and X is like I mentioned before in my first or second video, it's like a dash move, which I assume is for evading. I wonder why the game is not teaching you. I mean, yeah, it's not necessarily needed for the game to handhold us, but it might have been useful to at least give a brief description on what all the controls do. So this is what Sonya learned. It's a new move, Royal Attract, and it's like a taunting move, which I guess is trying to place Sonya as a tank. Is her defense supposed to be higher? Because she doesn't really feel like a tank to me. She feels more like a nimble, light fighter. Is that what you call it? Basically, attacks faster, but attacks are weaker. Right now, the combat is really a chore because some of the enemies are just... their HP is quite high for my levels, I guess. So it's a grind to get... kill them, basically. They don't really do that much damage to me. Most of the damage is negated by Kirika healing us. And as I guess MP seems to be gained from me hitting the enemies. Because you see, every time I strike the enemy once, I gain 1 MP. So there must be some form of faster MP regeneration. Like maybe some skill that lets us gain 2 MP or even 3 later on. What they call aspects. The ones that you can equip to our weapons, the materials. So far all the goblins are pretty weak. They die in like a couple of hits from Yuma. It's the tortoise enemies and the bug ones that take a while before I can kill them. And I saw that looks like a boss for this area. We'll run into him soon. Let's just continue killing more. Oh, what is happening? When a risky encounter occurs, the enemy starts first and the player is unable to perform actions for a time. Was my back turned towards him? I remember running straight at him. Oh no, we're gonna get smushed. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Get the fuck away from me. As you can see, the goblins die pretty fast. And now all that's left is to wail on the tortoises. Is there any way we can see the names? Oh, breeder shell. So R2 is kind of like a lock-on. Yeah, they should at least like give a explanation on what the controls do in the battle. Oh my god. Everyone's learning how to force themselves on people. Gaia. Magic that drops a giant rock on the target, causing it to stumble. Cool. Always like learning more stuff, but since we have limited slots, I guess eventually we'll need to decide which 4 skills we want. Which 4 skills we want. Haha. Wordplay-ish. Oh my god, this chest looks so vibrant. Will it give us better stuff? Oh, wondering if the different colors of the treasure chest means different various tiers of rewards. Like how in Berseria there was a bronze and silver and gold chest. Right, I want to try an experiment when this fight ends. Because, okay, we take a look at Sonia's MP, that's like 25. I know for every hit we do in battle, we regain back 1 MP. Now I'm just wondering if running around regains MP as well. Can we just check in the menu? Okay, it's not regaining at all, so it means I've seen wrongly. I thought Yuma was at a lower MP level, and then when I got into that random encounter, he seemed to have gained back MP. We will try with the last, seems like the last minion right on this hill here before we engage the boss. For all the commands there are in the battle, there isn't one that kind of like asks the party members to conserve their MP. There is one that says go easy on enemies. That might be it. But as you can see, Sonia's MP is at low levels because she keeps using her force skills. She sure likes to force herself on people. But I don't think that's an issue because, well, we can regain MP by... We don't need items. I mean, we can use items, but as long as you're hitting the enemy, you gain MP back. So I think that's a good thing. Yes, we do. Does that, like, affect our bond or anything? I haven't used any items yet, so that's why I said we had medicine. So let's force ourselves upon this guy. There, that monster. With the 3 of us, we can do more than just scout it. We could slay it. Can I count on you, Yuma? Yeah, I'm ready. Then let's go. With your power, we should have no difficulties whatsoever with that monster, Your Radiance. That may be so, but... Yuma, if you don't want to... No, I'm okay. I want to help. That's why I came. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, thank you for calling it boss battle. Ooh, I can now unleash the power of the Shining Dragon. How do I do that? Dragon Shift. Take out 1 word and it becomes Dragon Shit. When Yuma releases the power of the Shining Dragon, he can perform a Dragon Shift. When controlling Yuma, hold L1 and press R1 to transform into Dragon. In addition to the increase of power, Dragon Shifting also decreases the MP used to perform force abilities for the other Dragoneers. The Griffin is a dangerous monster. Transform and fight with Sonia and Kirika. I don't seem that big. as a shining dragon. And probably look like the same size as the griffin. Yeah, shining dragon tutorial. The shining dragon can attack with circle and triangle. He also has a dash attack with X and a backstab attack with square. Backstab attack or... oh well. Actions with the shining dragon do not consume AP. Also, he strengthens the abilities of the Dragoneers in battle with him. Dragoneers will consume less MP when using forces and will be more likely to resonate. So yeah, so what's the downside? The shining dragon's MP will gradually deplete over time. You will also be unable to switch with characters or flee from battle. Hold R1 and press R1 to change from the shining dragon back to Yuma. If you try to perform an action when MP is low or fully depleted, the shining dragon may go berserk. The shining dragon will attack allies and foes indiscriminately when he is out of control. Use dragon shift appropriately, not inappropriately, keeping track of your remaining MP. Oh, damn, I move slow. Damn son, I move really slow. Holy shit, that's a backstab attack. I'm freaking breathing like flames on the guy. Yeah, and I like how I don't have to keep glancing downwards for my MP, because it puts it right in the middle of the screen right there. Time to shift back. Running low. Time to smack you from afar. I don't know what my guys are doing. They're not exactly being close to the griffin. Doesn't seem that hard though. I guess for... oh my god, just as I said that, his attacks hit pretty hard though. Oh no, he's about to die. Let me get a final hit on him. Come on. Poke him in his butt. That's all this is about. I got another shining score.
モンスターはいなくなったみたいだね。
そうね。ありがとう、ユーマ。おかげで助かったわ。町に戻ってバローズ団長に報告しましょう。
いえ、戻る必要はないかと思います。報告するお相手はそちらに見えているようですから。
どうやら気づかれてしまったようですな。
バローズ団長、どうしてここに？
実はですな、非常に申し訳ないのですが、今回の依頼ではモンスター退治そのものとは別に目的がもう一つあったのですよ。ユーマに宿る光竜の力とユーマ自身の持つ戦闘への適性をぜひとも見極めておきたかったものでして。
そうだったんだ。だからあんな強引に僕を。
その通り。モンスターの目撃情報が入ったことにかこつけてあのような依頼をな。
やはり思った通りでしたね。
バローズ団長、それはあんまりなんじゃないの？私はともかくユーマに対して、キリカも言ってやりなさいよ。光竜様に対して失礼ですとか。
失礼ではありますが、光竜様のお力を改めて間近に見ることができ、感動しているのも事実です。またバローズ殿の企みに気づいていながら、
My god, Kirika is just basically worshipping us, isn't she?
これらのことに照らして考えますと、私にはバローズ殿を非難する資格はないような。
あのね、まあいいわ。とにかく城に行きましょう。
Sonia looks so
どうせ
done.
ユーマの様子を報告するんでしょ。私からもお父様にお伝えするわ。一緒に戦ってくれたユーマの様子をね。
Even though I'm a person who doesn't really want to fight. Well, I guess you can explain that instead of being a coward, like the description says Yuma is a gentle person who dislikes fighting. I mean, there are people like that. We can't fault them for that. We can't call them cowards. But if they step up to it when it matters, like I guess what Yuma does, then yeah, even more you can't call them cowards. So I just want to see, okay, enemies repopulate after you leave the area, I guess. We'll head back to Marga in the next episode, so I'm gonna call it here. If you've enjoyed this video, why not leave a like and a comment down below. And if you want to find out what happens next, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you can stay updated with the series. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one, and this is Infy, blasting off.